20 brain rods based on real-life Urubini Flaminguini is one of the most powerful brain rod gods. It's only obtainable during admin abuse events. But did you know he isn't just an Italian brain rot? He's actually based on the Brazilian football team Flamengo and their real-life vulture mascot. That's why he wears the team's kit with the number 9, the number that belongs to their striker, Pedro. Since Spider Sammy is from Brazil, it's likely he's a fan of Flamengo, which explains why Urubini Flaminguini was added to the game back in August. If you're lucky enough to own Gatino Nyanino, you'll immediately recognize his inspiration. There's an Italian brain rot version of him, but he was originally inspired by Nyan Cat, the viral rainbow flying cat in 2011. Another incredibly iconic brain god is Statutino Libertino, a character you can't even get anymore. He only appeared during the 4th of July admin abuse update, and unlike most characters, he isn't based on an Italian brain rot at all. He's a completely original design inspired by the Statue of Liberty herself. While most brain rots have random, Italian-sounding names, Sigma Boy stands out as one of the few with an English title. At first glance, he looks like an AI image of a penguin made out of sushi. But his name actually comes from the TikTok meme song Sigma, which went viral in 2024. The only other brain rot with an English name is Tim Cheese. And he's also one of the oldest in the entire game. He was created back in 2022 during the peak of the John Pork trend on TikTok, when that meme was everywhere. Tim Cheese quickly became a community favorite and managed to stick around even after Italian brain rots took over. Today, he's still seen as one of the most classic characters in Steal a Brain Rot. Now, if you've ever come across Agarini Laapalini, you might think he's just a bouncing shovel, nothing too special. But look closer and you'll see tiny job applications flying out of him. That's because his name comes from the Spanish phrase agarra la pala, which translates to grab the shovel. It's a playful reference to hard work and also doubles as a meme telling lazy people to get a job. The funny part, this character was originally created to make fun of low-quality AI designs. He was made by a TikTok user named Lucas Gomez as a parody, mocking people who make lazy AI characters. In his original video, the text roughly translates to a lazy spade that doesn't want to work is really very lazy, ironically. His joke creation ended up becoming an official secret brain rot in the game in early September. The admin abuse update introduced another brand new secret brain rot that quickly became one of the most powerful in the entire game, giving out an insane 7.5 million per second. You could only get it with a 1% chance from the admin lucky blocks. That character is known as 67, and if you've spent any time on TikTok lately, you already know exactly where it comes from. The 67 meme first started with basketball edit clips. It blew up after a random kid screamed the number in a video, and it went mega viral worldwide. It's no surprise Sammy decided to add it to the game. Finally, Pocramat, a character who looks far less creepy than Steal a Brain Rot than in the original Brain Rot image that inspired him. He's based on one of the most unsettling figures in the entire brain rot trend. But his design actually traces back to Pencil Vester from Rick and Morty. And yes, it even pays homage to the famous line, "Rick, I'm Pencil." Listen to that name. You can't kill me. One of my favorite brain rots has to be Hotspot. Could only be obtained in secret lucky blocks with a 19% chance. He's so relatable because he's based on a TikTok meme about that one bro who always needs a hotspot, literally a friend we all have. He became so popular that fans immediately created side characters like Know My Hotspot, which became the rarest Taco Tuesday brain rot in the game. Then there's Lowe's Hotspot Stoves, which could only be obtained through the Fuse Machina feature, no longer available in Steel. A brain rod, but anyone who owns him earns 20 million per second. Another highly sought after character is Shitara Lisa Clara, a gumball machine riding a bike that gives out 3.5 million per second. This design was inspired by an iconic cartoon character, Benson, from Regular Show, as confirmed by the creator Brainbender on TikTok, who liked the comments pointing out. Some characters are easier to trace than others. For instance, Encleito Samito, added during the 4th of July event, is one of the best brain rot gods. Unlike many Italian brainrots, he's not TikTok inspired, but is a completely original creation by Sammy. Modeled after Uncle Sam and wearing the exact outfit from the classic I Want You propaganda poster, a more mysterious character is Antonio, created in April by a small developer. Though he looks like a random broccoli guy with glasses, he's actually inspired by a 2010 Colgate ad featuring a gangster broccoli figure that became a meme in 2021. When paired with 50 Cent's Candy Shop, this trend even led to other broccoli-based characters like Dwayne the Brock Johnson, and ultimately inspired Antonio's design. Movie references appear too, such as Bambini, Christine, Deer Croissant Hybrid, clearly referencing Bambi from the Disney classic. Then there's Cacasito Satellito. It's originally made by Beta Crusader in March, and largely unnoticed until Sammy renamed him Sotelito and turned him into a prominent brainrod. This design is based on real-life space missions involving mice, including the 1940s experiments on a satellite named Noah's Ark that carried 75 mice and 1,500 flies. Finally, one of the earliest Italian brainrots, Lori Larilla, went viral on TikTok in February for its absurd design. In Steal a Brainrod, the version has a small random alarm clock that appears when you bring him to your base, cleverly nodding to the original meme and completing his quirky design. If you've played the game recently and spotted Piccioni Macchina, you might have wondered where this character even came from. He's based on a little-known Italian brainrod that wasn't popular until it got added to. Steal a Brainrod, created back in April by a random TikTok account. The character comes with an elaborate backstory. The story is about a 30,000 kilograms pigeon with the body of a Tesla Cybertruck. This being is one of Megacorp's experiments and currently the leader of the Cybertruck Assassins Guild. He speaks 98 languages and is also a diplomat for some reason. But of course, you can't talk about Italian brainrods without mentioning the Tungam Tumsu. While he wasn't the very first Italian brainrod, he is by far the most famous and inspired countless spin-off characters. Legal issues eventually led to his removal from the game in September, though Sammy is actively working to bring him back. Another classic is Trolley Trolla, the very first Italian brainrod, which gained immense popularity earlier this year, even catching the attention of brands like KFC, who plan to add toys based on it to the kids menu. Personally, I love Trenos Turbo Tresm, based on an AI character of an ostrich carrying a steam train and a toilet on its back. In the upgraded version, the steam train has been replaced with a bullet train, though the toilet remains. Both characters generate significant income in-game. One of the most overlooked brainrods, however, is the Lucky Block itself. Technically, these work like any other brainrod, giving secret or admin rewards during events and regular gameplay. Their design is inspired by the iconic mystery blocks from Super Mario, which have been used in games like Minecraft and now Roblox. So, the next time you crack one open, remember you're interacting with a piece of gaming history. The piece of gaming history.